Chapter 8. Summary of the mental actions. Let us now bring together the mental actions and attitudes necessary to the practice of the science of being well. First, you believe that there is a thinking substance from which all things are made, and which, in its original state, permeates, penetrates, and fills the interspaces of the universe. This substance is the life of all, and is seeking to express more life in all. It is the principle of life of the universe, and the principle of health in man. Man is a form of this substance, and draws his vitality from it. He is a mind-body of original substance, permeating a physical body, and the thoughts of his mind-body control the functioning of his physical body. If man thinks no thoughts except those of perfect health, his bodily functions must eventually reflect perfect health. If you wish to consciously relate yourself to this all health, your purpose must be to live fully on every level of your being. You must truly want all that there is in life for body, mind, and soul, and this will bring you into harmony with all the life there is. A person who is consciously harmonious with the whole receives a continuous inflow of vital power from the supreme life, and this inflow is prevented by angry, selfish, or antagonistic mental attitudes. If you are opposed to any part, then you have cut yourself off from, you have severed your relations with the all. You will receive life, but only instinctively and automatically, not intelligently and purposefully. You can see that you cannot be in perfect unity with the whole while being mentally at war with any of its parts. Therefore, as Jesus directed, be reconciled to everybody and everything before you offer worship. Want for everyone precisely what you want for yourself. The reader is recommended to read what Wattles taught in The Science of Getting Rich about the competitive mind and the creative mind. It is doubtful that someone who has lost health can fully regain it while remaining in the competitive, oppositional state of mind. One must shift to the creative, goodwill-based viewpoint. It is very doubtful whether one who has lost health can completely regain it so long as he remains in the competitive mind. Once you are on the creative plane, the next step is to form a clear conception of yourself in perfect health, and to hold no thoughts which are not in full harmony with this conception. Have faith that if you think only thoughts of health, you will establish in your physical body the functioning of health, and use your will to determine that you will think only thoughts of health. Never think of yourself as sick or as likely to become sick. Never think of sickness in connection with yourself at all. As much as possible, avoid dwelling on thoughts of sickness concerning others as well. Surround yourself with things that suggest strength, vitality, and well-being. Have faith in health, and accept health as a present reality in your life. Claim it as a blessing flowing to you from the supreme life. Be sincerely grateful at all times. Claim the blessing by faith. Know that it is yours, and never allow a contrary thought to linger in your mind for long. Use your will to withdraw your attention from every appearance of disease in yourself or others. Do not read about disease. Do not study it, analyze it, talk about it, think about it, or dwell upon it even for a second. At all times, when the thought of disease is thrust upon you, move forward into the mental position of prayerful gratitude for your perfect health. At this point, we can summarize the mental requirement for health in a single sentence. Form a conception of yourself in perfect health, and think only thoughts that harmonize with that conception. Together with faith, gratitude, and the intention to live fully, that is the entire mental procedure. It is not necessary to use mental exercises of any kind, except the simple practices described earlier. You do not need endless tiring affirmations. You do not need to concentrate your mind on any particular part of the body. In fact, it is far better not to consider any part as affected. You don't need to treat yourself with auto-suggestion, nor to have others treat you in any way whatever. The healing power is the principle of health within you. To awaken this principle into constructive action, it is necessary only to harmonize yourself with the all-mind and then claim by faith the all-health, and hold to that claim until it manifests in the functioning of your body. In order to hold this mental attitude of faith, gratitude, and health, however, your external acts must be only those of health. You cannot long hold the internal attitude of a well person if you continue to perform the external acts of a sick person. It is essential not only that your every thought should be a thought of health, but that your every act should be an act of health, performed in a healthy manner. If you will make every thought a thought of health, and every conscious act an act of health, it must infallibly follow that every internal and unconscious function shall come to be healthy, for all the power of life is being continually exerted toward health. Next, we shall consider how you may make every act an act of health.